Hey, what's up? This is the first episode of the first podcast twice removed. I'm your boy. Good night. It's your boy John Pinwheel, aka the Wave Prodigy, and to my right we have. Wait, drum roll.
It's Leeza Söze.
Leeza Söze. Yes, you heard it there. And right now, we're fresh actually from watching the Michel'le movie.
Surviving Compton.
So yeah, Surviving Compton. Basically, just like how there's the angel, there's the devil on both shoulders. Like straight out of Compton could be like I guess you could say the devil. Then you have Surviving Compton, which is the angel, or however you see it. Okay, so basically, I always heard accusations of the whole Dr. Dre thing, abusing women and stuff like that. It's really fucked up because it brings me back to my childhood when I was listening to Guilty Conscience off Eminem's Slim Shady LP. And I never, as a kid, I didn't really pay attention to lyrics like that. So it's like, when he was like, that's what I did. Be smart. Don't be a retard. You're gonna take advice from somebody who slapped D Barnes, and I'm just like, first of all, I don't know who the fuck D Barnes is. So it was like I didn't even know if that was a person at the time. It was like,
well, I learned about Dr. Dre being a woman, like a womanized, abuser when Straight Outta Compton came out. Because
I never seen the movie. So, hey, just for all those out there, if you haven't seen the movie Straight Outta Compton and you want to see it, this should not be the podcast you listen to. But if you're not a fuck nigga, come listen to this podcast regardless. But check out Leeza.
But right when Straight Outta Compton came out, D Barnes, they got her and they made a whole article. They had a couple articles talking about they were talking about how Dr. Dre,
yeah.
Dr. Dre, went to the club and basically beat the shit out of her for putting Ice Cube on there. Ice-T,
yeah.
Ice-T on her show dissing them.
Yeah.
So that's the first time I heard.
Was that the one? Cause I seen that Hot 97 thing with Lil Mo or something like that, where she was talking about it. I guess.
The first thing actually, it was the D Barnes thing, and then it was Michel'le. I saw her interview on Breakfast Club, and then that's when I was like, holy shit, he's a womanizer.
Well, woman beater.
Well,
you can say.
Well, he's a womanizer too.
Yeah.
He married his side chick while his engaged girlfriend was in rehab. So.
Well, I mean. Well, let's start from the beginning, right? As you can see, what was her grandmother who was saying that, or her mother that was saying?
Her grandma. She was with her grandma, in the beginning, and when the guy was getting slapped,
the guy was slapping the woman.
The guy was slapping the woman.
Yeah.
She was like, I never let a guy slap me. She's like, oh no.
Show respect.
Oh, you gotta take it.
Yeah.
That's what guys are. Guys can't control.
No. She was like, their hands move faster than their minds and stuff like that. A woman may be smart, but she can't defend herself. Something like that. She said.
Just excuses for guys.
I mean, hey, that was that was really fucked up. And then Michel'le was talking about how. What you're taught as a child shapes you as you age and stuff like that.
That's big. That's really a big fact.
That's accurate as fuck. So it's
whatever your mom and dad teaches you, it really sticks with you. Yeah,
and apparently she sponged that in.
She definitely sponged that in. We saw the movie.
Yeah, and after that, she started singing. She's fast forwards a time skip, and then she's singing at some clothing place that she started working in. Then the manager for was NWA, right?
No, the manager for the one before NWA. What's it called?
I have no idea. Rollcast Wrecking Crew?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And the manager for that, he's like, oh, you have a great singing voice. And then she starts talking, and he's like, oh, you're very squeaky as hell. And then she's like, oh, yeah, but people's singing voice aren't like their talking voice. Then long story short, she brings him to Dre and Easy and Yella and Cube and all that and Ren. And then she actually sings, she impresses them. And, you know, Dre is bagging on her the whole entire time. He's like, man, this bitch sound like Mickey Mouse. And shit like that. Yeah, Minnie Mouse or whatever the hell
it was. So funny because everybody was like, oh, look at this bitch. Like, she ain't gonna sing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she ain't shit.
And then when she starts singing, everybody,
yeah.
Not only that, they was trying to get with her. Easy and I was
Dre,
like, wow.
Yeah, that's it. Like, niggas changed their mind fast.
I was mad rude, dude. I'm sorry. Like,
yeah, he was like, yo, girl, you want to get something to eat? But yeah, so that's when they got together, Dre and Michel'le, and it was like Dre had that baby mama Val, right?
Yeah, that was the one that she found out.
Yeah,
and then she was like okay with it because it was like before her. Then she found out there was 5. I was like, what the? That's when she should have ran. She should have did like a Forrest Gump ran.
Yeah.
She should have did like a.
And it's interesting because I was on Twitter and some people were posting memes about that. Somebody was like somebody was like me. Hey, like you're a cool guy. And then the guy the guy's dialogue was like, hey, what's up, girl? I'm from Compton. And then show like the Forrest Gump gif where he's like running. So,
oh my god.
So it's like yeah, so he takes her in and shit like that, and then that's when they go to the Dre takes Michel'le in a car to that Val girl's place, and then some half naked ass nigga in tidy whities opens the door, and then he's like, and Dre's like, yo, what the fuck you doing here, nigga?
Yo, why was he in tidy whities?
Yeah, who the fuck answers the door like that? But yeah,
probably and then had skid marks too.
Yeah, that ass, and then yeah, Dre starts beating him up, and that's the first time Michel'le sees the other side of him, and like how angry he can get in his temper and stuff like that. And what?
Yeah, there was a lot of signs there, like the whole having 5 baby mamas. Him like going drunk to his baby mama's house and beating up a guy, even though he's with another girl, and they don't even seem like they even like fuck with each other like that anymore. So I was very confused about that, but obviously he has issues from like the movie.
Yeah, and like the 5 baby mamas thing. Whether you be like you could have a woman that has like has like a couple of baby daddies or some shit like that. But yeah, that regardless of the sex, that's a huge red flag.
Yeah, it's like when Sierra got with Future, he had like 4 baby mamas already. It was a big ass red flag, but you know, love is blind.
Love is blind. And it'll take over your mind. Okay, but yeah.
No, and that song is about a abused woman too.
Oh, right. Oh shit, I just picked that too.
That's so funny. Well, not funny, but coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence.
It's not funny getting beat up.
But yeah, and so basically he goes to her house, he beats up the guy, then like what happens again?
They're just like recording records and shit.
Oh yeah.
Cause they're doing shows, they're getting big, they're recording records.
Oh yeah,
everything is good.
And this is the part where she finds the panties in between the couch.
No.
When she was making the song.
Before they said, oh, do you want to make a song? They're like, oh yeah, sure. Then she goes home. Yeah. Then she found the panties. Then she made a panty casserole.
Yeah.
I don't know how I don't know how sanitary that is, but
I wonder how that tasted. Dre probably ate it regardless, but
my god.
Yeah.
Not panty.
But yeah.
Fucking casserole. Ugh.
Yeah, and that was really huge. Like she shaded the shit out of him. I think that was more than shade. Like she just
wasn't shade. That was just like I don't even know. It's not shade. It's just like she got him. Got you, nigga.
Yeah, and he apparently didn't like that. And then she made this. The song's lyrics were obviously about him.
Yeah.
And I like the other NWA members like Q. They took notice of that and they were like, "Yo, bro, she's taking shots at you, man," and shit. And then Dre, obviously, he visibly looks upset at this point. And then I think, wasn't he drinking?
Yeah, he was drinking, smoking. And then when she came out today, she's like, oh, did I do good? And then he did the most disrespectful thing anybody can do to you.
Yeah.
He blew smoke in her face.
Yeah.
Who does that?
And then he was like, and he told Jerry Heller, yo, Jerry, drive her home, man. And
what the fuck?
He was like, yo, drive her home. I ain't driving the bitch home.
You see, this is what's wrong. He got caught cheating.
Mm-hmm.
She make a song about it. And then you get a little butthurt because your man's like, oh, she's taking shots at you.
Yeah.
So then you disrespect her by blowing smoke in her face and then telling your manager to drive her home.
Yeah.
Like she did something wrong. Another red flag, girl. Another red flag.
At this point, it's more than a red flag.
It's not a red flag.
Right, at this point, like, there's so many red flags. She should be throwing in the white flag. Like, you know, I'm ready to leave this bitch, man.
Yeah,
I'm out this bitch. Peace.
Instead of red flag, we're gonna be like, oh, white flag. This is what you should have been like. You know what? I'm gonna just leave.
Yeah.
Wave the white flag and go.
Yeah.
But she didn't leave, and yeah.
But it's like, it's not victim blaming. Because we know the psychology of how it is to be with somebody, you know, who's like that. And so wait, so like, what happens afterwards? So basically, he gets upset. He leaves the studio. Oh yeah, so he comes home drunk.
Yes, that's when.
Honestly, I couldn't. I had to look away at that part, like, cause she's in bed and she's like, "Oh hey, I missed you," and then my guy literally just like decks the shit out of her, and he keeps decking the shit out of her, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, nah, man.
It was very cringy. Not in a like a bad way, but just like it hurt.
Not in a corny way.
Yeah, in a corny way. But yeah, and it's so weird because like she just found out that he cheated on her. Even like the whole, like, take out the abuse part, the whole cheating thing, like it was just like, oh, something that just happened. Like, it was like, oh, he cheated. Oh, yeah, like, and that's it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and not only that, but he starts crying afterward, and she comforts him, and I'm just like,
isn't that like the most?
Yeah, and you know what? When he started crying afterward, it reminded me of that serial killer. It was the weeping.
Yes, the weeping killer.
Yeah.
They used to call the 911.
Yeah, I heard the voicemail.
He was like,
though,
I just killed somebody with an axe. I can't control myself. And
I'm not even gonna lie. This motherfucker sounded like Paul Bearer from the WWE. Like, he was like, oh no. I just killed somebody, please. Like, I was like, yo.
Wait, what?
It's a very serious thing, but like, you know what? I'm not gonna lie to you. I found it funny at first, but then it was kind of sad. But let's not stray though. But yeah, Dre reminded me of that. Like, the guy literally starts crying afterward. So then she starts actually comforting him and consoling him after he just fucking used her face as a punching bag. And I'm just like, yeah, this is gonna be a movie that is gonna be like hard to watch, kind of like American Crime, and American Crime by Ellen Page. And so like after that, she goes to the studio. She shows up late, so everybody's like looking at her at this point. Everybody's like they give her that look, like, oh shit, like, you know, here she comes. And then
no.
I don't think they see the bruises. They saw the bruises.
No. They were looking at her because her face was fucked up, and they were just like.
Did she use the makeup though?
No. Like you can use makeup enough, but you can it was still visible though. Like, I don't think, like, you can use makeup to cover a little bit, but you can still see like some like shit.
Okay.
And people looking at her face.
Yeah,
like, oh,
looking
shit.
at her and shit. And I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I know they were all Dre's homeboys and shit like that, but I feel like they were just as bad for like knowing that was happening, and they didn't do anything about it. But eventually in the movie, like, whoa, like, hey, let's not skip ahead. But yeah, so she comes in there, and then Dre's like, "You're late," and he doesn't even apologize for what he did. Not surprisingly, he's like, "Oh, you're late," and stuff like that. Go into the booth, do the song and shit. So she's singing the song, right? She's feeling it and stuff. And then next thing you know, she's like, "Oh, the hook." Like, she gets silent and she's like, "The hook doesn't work." Or
yeah, she can't just. she's like trying to say, oh, I can't work, like, oh, the hook is not like good, like she needs to like change the hook or something. Yeah, and he's like calling her stupid, calling her stupid bitch, like all that stuff, basically being an abuser. We already know. And then she's like, I can't work on this condition. And then he comes in and then fucking chokes her up and tells her to do the song.
No, he didn't just say that. He said that either you feel it in the booth or you're gonna feel it in the car. And I'm just like, nah, man, damn. And then, so it was so every time they had like that interaction, I felt uncomfortable. Like I felt like just like weird feeling in my tummy, like uneasiness, like I was about to throw up. Oh man,
like it was just sickening to watch.
For my corny joke of the day, Leeza was feeling uneasy. But anyway,
you know what? We need a moment of silence for the corniness that just happened.
You know.
No.
Let's take a moment, folks. Anyway,
okay.
So it's like all right. After that, what happens after he does that in the studio?
She sings the song really good. Her biggest hit, Something in My Heart. Something in My Heart.
Yeah. And then what happens after that?
Dang, what happened after that? Like, it was just like, oh yeah, she said, oh, this is when she started self-medicating. Eazy called her and said, hey, he's drunk, you should get out.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, okay,
No, we skipped the whole part, the music video part.
No, that
was before.
That was before?
Yeah, that was before.
Oh shit, yeah, that is. So she was at a music video, and he was being very controlling, very.
Wear this.
Wear this.
Yeah,
this
wear
turtleneck. Bill Cosby looking at shit. And then like, they was like, yo, let her wear whatever she wants. She's like, I'm Dr. Dre. It's like, bitch, like, okay, like Dr. Dre, so she can wear what she wants. But people were like, nah, let's not get in the middle of it. And then like, she's like, oh, okay, let me just do it. Let me just do it.
Well, yeah, they were telling her, nah, like if you don't feel comfortable with that, you could wear something else. And she was like, she just wanted to get it over with. She was like, no, just forget it. Let me just do the video. And then she started doing the video and shit. And it was Eazy and Dre. I think they got into like an argument.
No, because Eazy stopped it. He's like, yo, because she looked uncomfortable. And then she said something like, oh yeah, like this outfit he wants me to wear, it make me look like a grandma, like something like, you know, funny, like kind of like dissing him in his weird abusive way.
And not only that, but he like takes her to the back somewhere, like hits her,
beats the fuck out of her, and then brings her back.
Yeah, Eazy was like, yo, you ain't gotta do her like that, man. Like,
she's a sweet girl. I'm like, oh, somebody save her.
And Jerry Heller said the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell Cube and Ren and Yellow was in all this, but
I think because it's her point of view.
Yeah, so
she's probably close to Eazy-E and Jerry Heller. Just like how not to skip ahead, just like how in the when she's like with Death Row, she was talking to Tupac, but there was no sign of like Snoop Dogg. Yeah. And obviously Snoop Dogg was there.
Was there a lot, yeah.
Yeah, so it's just from her point of like her perspective.
Yeah, and not only that, but afterward, yeah, that's when Eazy calls her. She's in the bathtub and she's like, "Oh yeah, this guy is drunk as hell. You gotta get the fuck up out of there."
Like, yeah, he's gonna kill you.
Yeah, and then she gets out the tub, and I'm thinking she's about to leave. Instead, she just starts taking some Xans.
Yeah, she's popping pills.
Yeah, like just some future indoor shit. And then next thing you know, she's next thing you know, she starts drinking on top of it because she was like, you know, it numbs the pain. Like, it doesn't make his hits feel like hard.
And then he came home and then white out.
Yeah, white out. Basically, he like beat the shit out of her. Yeah, and it's like, oh boy. And what was it like? They went to like the pool party, or like they went to a party, right? Like her birthday party.
Yeah.
And and that's when Suge Knight appeared. And he gave her like the chain, the necklace thing. Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, I don't want this." When she went with her friend, she was like, "Oh, I don't want this. This is from Suge Knight. He was a thug or whatever it is." And
But no, wait. Did that? What happened before? Was that pool party the next thing, or was it when she was like performing and stuff, and then Jerry Keller was like, oh, like go on MC Hammer and stuff?
Nah, because like she was still with Dre at the time. With the MC Hammer, she wasn't with him at the time.
No, she was.
No, because that's why he showed up out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Nigga showed up like, and shit was mad dark. Nigga showed up out of nowhere. He's like on some Batman shit. Like, yo, what the hell? Fuck you doing,
I'm
nigga?
dead. Yo, he showed up like, I don't know. This nigga was creepy as fuck.
Oh, like not only that, but shout out to the actors though, because they did a great job. And this is a Lifetime movie we're talking about here. There were times where it felt like we actually went to the movie theater and paid money to see this.
Yeah, I liked it.
The guy acting as Dre. There were points like when he had the hat on, he especially looked like Dre. When he had the hat off, the nigga looked like Master P. But besides that, nigga say,
nah.
Oh my god. And the guy looked like Master P.
He looked like Lil Romeo too.
Well, that's his son, yeah. But yeah, and he looked like Master P without the thing off. The guy looked like Suge Knight. Like he was obviously big as fuck, like a bare ass nigga. And
they should call him Big Tiny.
Why?
Cause he's big, but yeah.
What's the tiny part?
Just an oxymoron.
But yeah, so yeah. But yeah, so oh man, if we skip parts, we saw the movie like an hour or two ago.
Yeah, we didn't take notes, so
yeah, and this is our very first podcast, so cut us some slack. Or be brutally honest, whichever. It'll help us improve either way. So, okay, so yeah, that's when she goes on the tour, like the MC Hammer tour, right? And then she goes on this MC Hammer tour, and they don't have an actor playing MC Hammer.
They totally like they had like an arm and they had like the shiny suit. I was like, yo, you can't even say it was famous.
They probably didn't want to cast anybody as MC Hammer because they probably would have lost $3 million in the process. But besides that, though,
I'm dead. Are you kidding me? Wow.
But yeah,
I'm dead. Nigga said he gonna lose $3 million.
But yeah, so yeah, she does that, and then she comes back, and like we said, that's when Dre's there. He's like, Yo, who you been fucking? Who you with? Or whatever he was interrogating her and shit.
Yeah, he was like, who you been out with? Who you been out with? Oh my god. Like,
it's just a double standard.
That shit really blew my mind.
Yeah, it was just a double standard. And
nigga was creeping up like that nigga Enough. Like,
yo, I swear to God,
Jennifer Lopez movie.
Yeah, like, I didn't see that movie, but you know what it is? Like, I swear to God, when she turned on the light and this nigga Dre was in the corner, I thought he was gonna be on some Batman shit. Like, where have you been? What are you
shit!
do?
No. That shit remind me of Batman when he was behind the Joker and then they turned the light on and he's hit his head.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say nigga about to be behind him and be like,
yeah, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Yeah, like this, like yeah, though, like to sum up the whole thing though, we're leaving out a lot of important parts like the Suge Knight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
But that nigga looked like fucking like Angel, like the Wicked Witch of the East.
Oh my god.
She looked like Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Martin Luther King, any good guy in history. Like he brought groceries over.
He had flowers for her and stuff. Like
he paid for rehab.
And it was fucked up though because Drake like just left for 2 weeks and cut out like the whole light bill got cut off. The milk was somewhat, expired.
Somewhat, nigga was chunky like Chunky Monkey.
Oh my god,
ice
like
cream.
Yeah, like fucking there wasn't milk anymore. There was like glaciers in there and shit. Ugh. And yeah, but
and can you imagine because he turned off the electricity, so that the milk must have stinked.
Yeah, it must have. And like not only that, the sun was there too, so it was like, damn, Dre, that's fucked up.
He didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, and that's when Suge Knight comes to the rescue. Surprisingly, I never thought I would say that. This guy,
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Like the fact that Suge Knight actually went out of his way to do that. I mean, you know what? When it comes to people like that,
I think he he did that because of what that.
No, but when it comes to people like that though, they usually do things because they want something back out of you.
I think he was grooming her.
Yeah, grooming her to like take the fall. Like, well, you know what? Because it has to do with later on in the movie.
No, not take the fall, but he was grooming her because he wanted what Dre had because he had the issue. Yeah, he wanted what Dre had because he had the issue with Dre. So he wanted to take what Dre had and yeah, he was grooming her. He was like being nice to her when Dre wasn't there, like showing her attention, like being there when she needed,
like playing both sides or something.
Not even playing both sides. He was on her side. Like, he wasn't trying to play both sides, especially in front of her, in front of Dre and stuff. I think he was very, very, like, helping in time of need.
Like, okay, for some reason, I'm drawing a blur. Like, my mind's drawing a blank when it comes to, like, certain parts in the movie. But the part that really got me is when this nigga Suge Knight punk Tupac in that studio like that. Like, man, when I had seen that, like, that personally hurt me, man. Like, I was like, fuck. Like, nigga made...
Hey. This is not historically accurate.
Oh, according to Charlamagne, yeah. Like, Charlamagne on Twitter, he was like, well, let's pull it up real quick. Hold on. What does Charlamagne say on Twitter? What did he say again, exactly? He was like, Birth of a Nation, people could say that that's not historically accurate. So
if you say Birth of a Nation isn't historically accurate, why can't you say that this one isn't?
Yeah, and it's interesting enough, I forgot who, but somebody on Twitter was like, the difference is Nat Turner wasn't alive to direct Birth of a Nation. Nate Turner did. That's his name, right?
Nate Parker.
Nate Parker, my bad. Nate Parker did. Michel'le was there to direct her own like life story in the movie.
No, because he was saying, of course, it's biased.
Okay, you could say that, but there are other people who've said the same exact things and have said that, and they have people, they're holding people with the same exact story saying that Dre was abusive and stuff, and then the whole D-Barn thing and the guilty conscience with Eminem, it's not something new. So it's like, I have to disagree with Charlamagne there.
Somebody said that the only people who are shocked about this Dr. Dre stuff is people born after 1992. And I was like, you know what? Probably.
And it's funny because I see somebody else tweet. They were like, they were like, oh, other people are saying that they're not gonna buy any more Beats. Dr. Dre already sold it. So you're like $700 billion or $700 million too late.
Yeah.
And not only that, there was somebody else who was like, there are people that like these same people who were just figuring out that Dr. Dre was an abusive person are the same people that got mad at the end of when I was talking about Straight Outta Compton, and I said that, and I mentioned that Eazy-E died, and they're like, yo, why'd you spoil the movie for me? And it's like, it's common knowledge that Eazy-E's fucking dead, so.
If you didn't know that, that's like somebody got mad. I was watching this YouTube channel. Somebody got mad that somebody told the ending to 6 Sense.
I'm gone.
And they was like, yo, why'd you say he died? Why did you say he was a ghost? If you didn't know that he was a ghost by now, you're stupid. You are stupid.
Or yeah, just very ignorant. And so it's like, with the movie, I have to say that it was it was hard to watch, obviously, at certain parts.
Ooh.
It was. Honestly, it has to be top 5. Like, this is Lifetime we're talking about here, but this has to be like top 5 or at least top 3 Lifetime movies of all time.
Aaliyah's biopic is up there too.
I have yet to see that. I gotta see that movie.
I'm being sarcastic. That shit was trash.
Oh, okay. And wasn't TLC's thing on there too?
No, that was on VH1 or MTV.
Okay.
That was good. Lil Mama was Left Eye.
Oh yeah. I remember that. I remember that.
Exactly like Left Eye in that movie.
I gotta see that. And like the Leo biopic, like I said, I haven't watched it. I didn't really hear anything about it.
Do not watch it Fuck Wendy Williams for that. Do not watch that.
Wendy Williams, like what? Like what's
she executive produced that movie. And then she was like, "Oh, you guys are saying the movie's bad, but we are the highest rated movie on Lifetime, or the most watched movie of in Lifetime's ratings, or whatever she said." Basically saying like, "Oh, we got you guys to watch anyway, so you didn't even care."
Well, Aaliyah has a lot to do with that. Because if it was, I wouldn't know. But if it was a Wendy Williams biopic, do you think that they would watch it as much as it was an Aaliyah biopic?
No, she's basically saying like, I didn't give a fuck. Like, you guys watched it. Because all she.
But like, what was wrong with it though?
All she like focused on was the R. Kelly stuff. And the casting was horrible. The casting was horrible. They had like a skinny. Not a skinny, but like a weird looking Missy Elliott and Timbaland. They didn't even look like Missy Elliott and Timbaland did.
Okay, so like I don't know if you ever seen this movie that Charlize Theron movie called Monster.
Yeah.
In 2002, and it was based on that serial killer Eileen Wuornos. There was Eileen Wuornos' girlfriend was played in the movie. She was played by an actress who looked attractive, who was slim, and all that stuff. You look at the real person. Looks absolutely nothing like the actress. So it was like you could tell, but for me it's like you could tell that the girl was in the director's ear, like, oh, cast this girl as me and stuff like that, even though she looked nothing like her.
Fun fact?
That's like it was like as if they had fucking who's somebody that looks like appalling, like what was that shit that from Snow White, that witch or whatever? Or like, what is it?
Oh, Wicked Witch of the West?
Yeah, somebody like that. And that's like as if they had fucking Cinderella, like Cinderella act as them in a movie, like a movie or something like that.
I understand, but fun fact, the girl that played the girlfriend of the serial killer, she was Wednesday in the Addams Family.
Oh. I haven't watched so much Addams Family, but
her name is Wednesday, right?
I have no idea,
but
evil
girl.
I haven't watched so much Addams Family, but I've watched some of it to know. Oh, the movies?
Two movies.
I haven't seen it then.
Oh.
Yeah, I haven't seen that then. I know the shows.
Those are really good movies.
Well,
it's actually one of the only sequels that are really good.
Well, you know what? Since like we're talking about movies, let's get back to Surviving Compton though. What is your overall verdict on the movie? Like, what did you think? I
thought it was really good. Her like, you know, like her drug addiction was very, very painful to watch. When she was just drinking and smoking and taking pills in front of her little kid.
The party, and then when they shot the place up, that part was like. See, that's how I know. Back to Charlamagne though, when he was saying that, oh, how do we know that this movie isn't historically inaccurate, like Birth of a Nation? Honestly, if it was, if it wasn't accurate, she wouldn't have put that part in the movie. She would have just made it so that she was a victim, and then she wouldn't have highlighted any of her flaws, like how she was partying, got drunk, and was smoking, and like she had like a whole bunch of random people there while her son was just, you know, like just out there like that.
Yeah, like unlike Dr. Dre,
Straight Outta Compton.
Straight Outta Compton.
I haven't seen the movie, but people say that he's like a savior, or he's like
literally. Move away, Batman. Move away, Spider-Man. Get out the way, Superman. Dr. Dre's on the
Dr. Dre's into his ass. Hell yeah.
But yeah, he was really like nice, sympathetic.
Yeah.
The level-headed one. He was like the most like. You know how that one person in your group that you go for advice because they got their shit together? Yeah. He's that person in the group, but we all know that was not him. He was probably an alcoholic, probably on a whole bunch of drugs, being his girlfriend that he supposedly loved. But you know, it's his biopic, so he made it biased.
Well, it wasn't his biopic. It was about them, but he had, but like he
was on that set,
yeah,
telling them like, oh, let's do this, let's do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I liked how she like showed that drug addiction. She showed that how she got clean, how she like got her life together and all that stuff, because that's very important to look at.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, the only part I could agree with Charlamagne on was that ending when she walked into this nigga Suge Knight's place.
Yeah, that was.
And was like, oh, you son of a bitch, because basically he had taken cars out in her name that was stolen, I guess. And what else was it?
He took out cars in her name. He took out houses in her name, and then she found out
the marriage was fake. Yeah, that was fucked up. And he didn't even get divorced. That he was still married to that other woman.
Yeah, and like even before then, like let's go back a little bit. He like literally like took her as a prisoner and made her go like be the manager of Death Row, and basically made her like his slave, making her do stuff.
And he was like, "Oh, fuck your album and shit." Yeah. Even though he promised that he was gonna get her an album back.
That's what happened after it got out. When they had like they had like whatchamacallit, like Death Row was on the decline. They had financial issues. But even before that,
I think that's when Crooked Eye was a part of it. But go ahead though.
Yeah, but it was before then when they was in prison, and like she met that other girl, and the other girl was like, "This is my day," and it was like, "Girl, bye. You pining over a day."
And you know what? But back to my point though, and it's like just like what you were saying. That's the only just like what Charlamagne was saying. I mean, that's the only part of the movie where I believe was inaccurate. You gonna tell me that this chick walks up into Suge Knight's fucking place?
Well, she did to like help her point a little bit, a tiny bit. She did say that she wasn't scared of Suge Knight.
Yeah, and she said that if I end up dead, like they're gonna be on you and stuff like that. I can see that, but the way it would just happen, and when the music came on, I was like, I kind of doubt that. This is Suge Knight. I mean, you know what? It was like 2001, 2002.
And then the Suge Knight, how Suge Knight looked back like, oh wow.
Yeah, he pulled out the gun. He was like, she was like, you gonna shoot me and shit, and it was like, oh shit.
And then Suge Knight was like, I respect her. Oh wow, she stood up to me.
Nigga probably got the biggest boner over that. Like, oh shit.
Oh my god, yeah. Yo, like, that movie was great. I really liked that movie.
I give it
Oh, the only other part that bothered me was in the beginning when Dre was calling her like every 9 o'clock at the morning.
My god,
yo, dead ass. I was like, y'all couldn't put y'all could put a different shirt on there. You guys couldn't slap a shirt.
She was like for 3 weeks. She was calling my phone early in the morning,
and
they show like 9 little cutouts of like different times that he was calling, but she had the same clothes on.
You could have just like switch up her hair. Like you
could say we're nitpicking, but fuck it.
Nah, that's not nitpicking. Like y'all thought we really weren't gonna
notice that, man.
And the whole Tupac getting punked, that was like
when Tupac got punked like that, yo, nigga made him look 60 pounds soaking wet. Like damn, like
I'm dead.
But hey, I mean that was Suge Knight in his prime, and that's when everybody was. Yes, that's when he was intimidating the shit out of everybody. So
I'm surprised she didn't show that like Vanilla Ice dangling from a roof or something.
I guess that wasn't really her thing. Like it wasn't. Really
she just said that she didn't know that side of Suge Knight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I gotta say, in my opinion, I gotta give it like an 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10. Like, what do you give it?
I give it a
10 out of 10.
Let's see. The acting was good. The portrayal I felt was fair. She didn't make her seem like the Virgin Mary. Yeah, you know what? I give it an 8 out of 10. I give it 8 Beats by Dre out of 10.
Good night.
Oh wait, I didn't mean to like beats like like hit. I meant like the beats, like the headphones. You know.
We know what you meant. But with that was our review on Surviving Compton, and once again we applaud Michel'le. She's going on tour from what we saw at the end of the video, and you know what, you're gonna have people like, oh, she only released a movie because she wants to go on tour again and stuff like that. But hey, if you have your haters, you're doing something right, so more power to her. But
if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping.
Basically, as Leeza says. But with that was our review. Give ourselves a round of applause for our first ever review.
Yeah.
We have a podcast, like I said in the beginning of the video, that is called The First Podcast Twice Removed. You know what? We were thinking of a lot of names, and a lot of fucking names were taken.
Yeah, a lot. Even
yo. Let me say this one. Let me say this one. So basically, we were searching up a whole bunch of names. Like, we had Neighborhood Watch as one. I thought about that one because I was like, we could talk about black entertainment and all that shit.
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, unapologetically too. So if that's not your thing, that's not your avenue, then hey,
get the fuck out.
You get the fuck out. But if you want to learn more, then hey, come our way. But yeah.
I'm sorry.
But anyway, we thought of so many names, and then we were like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Let's just think of let's make a name like some indie band type shit. Let's just be like, all the names are taken podcasts. And then when we searched that up, some motherfucker had all the good names taken podcasts, and he hasn't even made a podcast in like 4 months. So it's like, yeah. But the first podcast Twice Removed, I guess it was like a random thing, and it just sounded good.
I really like the name. Tell us. You gotta comment, tweet us, and stuff.
So yeah, tweet us. We're gonna put our Twitter information in the bio.
But my Twitter name is @JaleezaXD, JaleezaXD.
And I am at the Wave Prodigy. And you can follow us on Twitter. Snapchat is Green Tea Overall. My phone's messed up right now, so unfortunately I can't go on Snapchat. Leeza, drop that Snapchat real quick.
Snapchat is Leeza0.0.
And with that being said, that was our very first review. We thank you for listening, whoever's listening out there. We hope for a lot of great things to come with this podcast. And God bless everybody out there. Stay safe. Have fun week, day, month, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
And see you later, alligator.
What she said.